Talk to me about what it's like living in Boston and being a Boston sports fan.
I was talking to one of my friends last night, and I said, "How lucky are we to be the age that we are and see every team win a championship in the last 10 years? It's a joke how spoiled we are. And, to be in my 30s and 20s when it was all happening was just like, I mean, what more would you want? You don't want to be 5 years old and be like, oh, yeah, I don't remember, but that was, I'm sure that was great that they all got their rings. But to be able to go to all the games and I went to a bunch of I've been to a bunch of the Celtics playoff games in the last couple of years. I always try to go to one Patriots game a year, and obviously the Red Sox are always a fun take. But it's just you were spoiled. That's the only way you can put it. And hopefully they continue to have a lot of success in the next 10 years. But I think. And it's no surprise. Everything comes in kind of flows, and they've been peaking. All of them have peaked at the same time, which is just amazing to be able to watch.
What was it like watching the Bruins win the Cup last year?
Whew, that was great. I grew up playing hockey, and I love it. It's a lot of my friends are hockey players, and it's just I was fortunate enough to go to Game 6 last year. And I scalped a ticket with a friend of mine. We didn't plan on going, but we're like, we got to get in there. My buddy owns a bar across the street from the Garden, and we're there just having a drink, and we're gonna watch it on TV. And then we're like, we got to get in there. We're literally across the street from the Garden. We're like, we got to get in there and watch this game. So we scalped tickets. We get in there 5 minutes late, and that was the game where the Bruins scored like 4 goals in the first 4 minutes, and we're trying to find our seats, and we're walking in to the Garden. And we hear the place goes nuts in I think they scored a goal in the first 30 seconds. So I run down one of the aisles to see what was going on. They just scored. So I'm like, oh man, we got to find our seats. Run back out, find my buddy. Keep walking around the aisleway. They score again. I'm like, we missed 3 goals in the first 5 minutes. I don't think we saw 1 goal, but the atmosphere was insane in the Garden for that game. I'd never seen anything like it. The roof almost popped off that place. It was awesome.
And I think one thing that people around the country don't realize is that Boston is a hockey town. I mean, the Red Sox are great, the Patriots are great, Celtics are great. But when the Bruins are playing well, I mean, Boston is a hockey town.
Yeah, they like their hockey. I mean, it's part of the original 6. I think there's a reason why there's a great tradition of hockey there. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. I don't know. Every team has done so well. It's hard to say that it's not. That the Red Sox aren't the biggest attraction, but like you said, I mean, you almost say they're all the same. I mean, the Patriots, how can you say that they're not the biggest take? I mean, they won 3 Super Bowls. It's like, and then you get the Celtics with Garnett and Allen and Pierce. It's like, there's so much good stuff going on in Boston sports. It's like I said, we're just completely spoiled, and I hope everyone appreciates it that lives there now. What we're kind of been witnessing for the last 10 years. I don't think it's ever happened in any other city, and will probably never happen again.